Hello to our Twitch stream. Uh, my name's Elspeth. I've been left unattended with this fine game, and this is very exciting. I will give everyone a chance to say hello, and then we'll go ahead and get started with this draft. So, starting with our yellow seat, we have Ryalki. Just say hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Awesome. Then in the red seat, we have Not Jacob.
Hello.
Awesome. We have Basmatic in the green seat.
Hey everybody, this is Bassomatic.
Okay. In the white seat, we have A Hill in Austin.
Howdy, everybody.
In the blue seat, we have, I believe, a different name in the Discord versus the Steam. Whichever name you want to be known by, say hello.
Hello. You could either call me Jarediah or Hawks.
Okay, Ox, cool. And then we have Kyle in the purple seat.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start this draft. I'm going to go on push to talk. Good luck to the players, and if you need me, please let me know.
Okay, we'll start out. We are set up for qualifiers, and we will hit init. Yes, let's do it. Everyone should have gotten, the clock just started. Everyone should have gotten 2 factions in their hand. So starting, just go in turn order, starting with blue. Hawks, you can throw a faction in any pool you want. And I believe, unless Elspeth corrects me, we go round and round and round, put one in, hit draw, put one in, hit draw, etc., until all the pools are full.
That's correct. All right, and without further ado, let me introduce my co-host today. We have Sunshine Punch.
Oh, I'm so honored to be here with you, Elspeth. This is a dream come true as I get to watch people draft this ungodly hour.
Hit in turn, it'll go to yellow.
It's hardly an ungodly hour, but okay.
Any hour where the sun is shining, leverage is some kind of unholy for me. But we're here.
That's fair. Hello, Twitch chat. I'm very excited that you're here. If you can hear, or if there are any problems with the stream, please let me know. This is my first time being the pilot of the stream. And I'm super happy to take any feedback you have, because I want to make sure that everything is functional. Alright, so, we have chat. I'm so excited. This is great. Alright, so it looks like we have a kind of interesting setup so far. We have a Jolnar with a Mentak. That's going to make it very hard to do catfishing. So that's interesting. We have a Sar in with the Winu. So that's kind of a combination of like 2 factors that really need to be slayed.
Done. Everybody glance at that one. That'd be interesting.
Okay, hopefully you can hear the players when they talk. They're not really saying too much right now.
I think yellow's supposed to draw more, or have we drawn all of them?
Oh, so wait a minute. I only got 2. Should I get more?
Yeah, you keep drawing after you place. You have to hit this button.
Oh, forget that. So I should have. Okay.
Alright, so we have a Yasaro with an NRA and a Barony.
It does
That's
look
gonna
like
be
we're out now though, because I can't draw anything. So
okay. Yeah. So this is kind of some semi-interesting faction pools. The one with the Winu and the Sar is a little intriguing. It has Ghosts and Necro. What do you kind of think of what's happening right now, Sunshine?
Oh man, so that first top left faction pool, that is Winslay Central. We got Ghosts, we got Widow. There's Argent there to just block people from flying over their structures. I think that pool would be really exciting to see. Everybody be in each other's faces the whole time.
Yeah, we seem to be going mostly with a green theme in the bottom right.
Like calls to like, right? So I always get these like bloodless factions, the Mentak full of the econ.
Yeah, and we have some pretty powerhouse factions going on in the top right as well.
The goal for me whenever we do these drafts is to figure out what alliance combo I can set up that's going to give me the most satisfying game.
Fair enough. Okay, so we have Imperium joining that like pretty strong, like mostly military faction pool. Ooh, with a Nalu.
Ooh.
So we're gonna need to do some slaying over there potentially. We have a Colaris in the green pool. They're not quite green, but we'll give them a pass.
That bottom right is going to be a slow, peaceful kind of situation game.
Well, yeah, the Barony could get off to a fast start. Ooh, a Mahokt for the slaying. That's gonna be spicy. Ooh, and a Soul as well. This might be the kind of situation where the Soul
Okay,
can finally
that's
thrive
all
in this
done. I'm gonna
tournament.
hit setup.
A pretty weak Yssarl agent pool, too, so I could see that being a source of strength for Soul.
Universal.
That is
I
definitely
think
true
it,
too.
yeah,
Although
we can
NRA
reveal
is
it whenever we
surprisingly
do
good.
it, but it is extra
All
spicy.
right, so extra in every pool. With their new hero, they're quite a
Into a
powerhouse
custom
sometimes.
slices.
So
Yeah, I think
Suppose
that
they had another button.
SCP. There we go. Maybe.
Yes.
all right, and
oh, we
here
got green pool.
All right, so this could
Now
be
this
a
is
slow
snake
game.
draft.
We will
Yeah.
see.
Bring up your third monitors. We're going to be doing stuff on the
Order
side.
changed slightly. Blue will still start and snake draft it.
All right, so on to the drafty draft.
Give me a moment to decide.
Oh yeah, totally.
What do you think you take here? Like, where does it start for Elspeth in this draft? You know, you're sitting first pick, or taking the double, I guess, at the bottom of the hour. I'm curious what you'd do.
I mean, I'm very addicted to playing the Yssarl, so I would probably pick the Yssarl to nobody's surprise. But I actually think there's a lot of power in potentially getting as close as possible together your slice and your faction pick, because some of these slices are really hard to play for some of these factions, and especially with Yssarl not really getting any help with their mobility from the agents that are around here.
Okay, and then when I
You really
choose, I
want to
just drag it away.
pair it up.
There's a
Actually,
little,
none of these factions are going to be
zone
particularly
in front of
happy
you
in one of
that
the high
says-
mobility
See how
Yeah.
slices.
you'll throw your 3 choices on there. It's up, closer to your home system.
All right, so we have Soul picked first here, and that is like the safest one if you're not sure what slice
I
you're going to
think
be in.
if you don't know speaker position, you don't know slice, you know that Soul doesn't care. They'll make anything work. It's very safe. And in this like non-aggressive faction pool, you're going to be pretty set, right?
Fascinating.
Yeah,
Everybody
to some
wants
extent.
military support.
Pick, also fascinating. Hmm.
I think we see Mordor and Barony not picked out of this setup. I don't think that's a hot take either. I think it's just statistically what's going to happen.
I think it's likely we may not see even Arborek just because they have such a stigma about their play. All right, so we have a second pick, NRA. Not surprising, they're a very strong faction, doing some decent showings lately.
Yeah, I mean, in these resource poor slices too, where a lot of people have to fight, NRA can just kind of squat in their little corner and dig around in their little cat box till they find what they need. And that's definitely an advantage.
Yeah, and I do think this is a very favorable situation for Soul. They are a lot less contested in this pool than they would be in most. So this is gonna give them a chance to thrive. Maybe not get player eliminated this time. We'll see.
Apologies, but I did.
All right, so then we have Speaker, third pick. Basmatic here is normally a Franken player, so
That explains why you're so familiar with them. Okay, you little Frankens.
yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. If he's anything like me, he's gonna be like, I don't remember which faction does what because I only just know all the abilities. So we got a second pick speaker order, or a fourth pick second speaker order pick. Words, they're great. We'll see what we get from our Kyle here. Okay, so it looks like we're getting an extra pick. That's a pretty early extra pick, but they are a strong faction in this particular setup, I think. So it's pretty sensible.
For Kyle, especially, I think, because he's going to be able to grab his slice here real quickly after not Jacob. He's going to be able to set him up really nice. Like Gravity's Blindside or No Country for Hope Send with extra. It's just nice having such a fat slice to spend so aggressively.
Yeah, so we have a Yssarl pick. Good thing. I love when my sneaky goblins are in the game. I'm not sure that we got the other pick from that person, and I just want to make sure that that's happening. So give me half a moment. Let's Hey friends, can we remember that this is a snake draft, right? So the person at the bottom of the order needs to make 2 picks.
Oh yeah, Red. Sorry, you're supposed to make 2 picks.
Okay, got it. I didn't realize that was the bottom of the order.
There we go.
Hmm.
Oops, I need to turn on my moderation mode so I can ban evil spammers.
So I'm going to need one more moment.
There you go. All right, so we have the Asarl in slice. Did we pick? In Gravity's Blind Side. That is a pretty premium slice. It's interesting that we did not get a slice pick all the way until our 6th pick person. I think usually the slices go a little bit faster than that, so that's pretty exciting.
I kind of see it with this faction pool, though. I think that the contest of aggression that's going to happen here is going to be limited and specific, and so
Yep.
you can really see wanting to set yourself up with some other first turn advantages.
Yep.
Neighbor isn't going to matter, as aggressively. It seems like everybody's going to be a little boat floaty.
Maybe, although in their surveys they did not seem to be particularly boat floaty. I'm not aware of anything different. If anyone else is having issues with the stream, though, please let me know, and I will try to get it all going. So we have Hope's End picked, by the way, by Kyle. Obviously, nice strong slice, everything very accessible. Yeah, hopefully we can get this up and running for folks. If anyone's still having issues, let me know, and we'll try our darndest to get it going.
Let's not go out the gate promising our darndest, all right? It's still early enough that we could give like half a darn.
I don't know. This is a pretty late starting game. So we have some thinking going on. This is as expected. These drafts are obviously a little bit stressful. You're like, oh, I really want to make sure that I get like the stuff that I want. Basmatic has chosen the 2, so does not have a slice or a faction yet. So they're going to be looking at combinations of factions and slices here. In particular, they probably are going to, well, they're certainly going to have only 2 choices of faction. So they need to choose a slice where they're going to be comfortable in these factions.
And they take Sindeki. I think, according to Winner's Tapestry right now, isn't it Hope's End and Sindeki are the top 2? I don't know if one has taken over the other in the last couple games. I haven't gotten to check the...
Don't super remember, so I guess we'll find out how it goes this game.
I think we're seeing the common high value slices out here, though. These are like the top 3. These are the one that you pretty much want in the draft. And we see extra in No Country. We've got Yis and Blindside. And then the unknown racer Basamatic is Sindeki. Realki takes Lurda 4, the undervalued voyage home.
The undervalued voyage home.
I just can't believe it doesn't have more wins. But when you play the slice too, you do feel like there's just something missing. So we'll see if that changes today.
Yeah, so here's a fun fact. I've played 4 games on the qualifier slices, and all 4 of them I've played in Vor Hollywood. So
wow, you're really committed to the bit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It just happened that way. So we
You're
will
a
see
person
how
of
that ends up
regularity.
for us.
Yeah. I think I have played. I've done Lurda, I've done Gravity's Blindside, and I have done No Country for Hope's End something like 6 or 7 times now. I just like not having to worry about paying for anything and just sitting there.
All right, the magical Vor Hollywood has been picked. It's very magical. So here, we are going to see a slice. All right, so we're leaving out the 3 little devils. We have Mordor.
Already?
Correct.
This is already spicy as heck. I can't believe somebody picked Mordor.
Yeah, very, very spicy. All right, so now we have a Hill and Austin. It still needs to make their choice here.
Yeah, Jayha took it as Soul on the 3rd, so maybe you're right. Maybe people are coming in here to play a little more space risk, and someone's just ready to shore up.
Dookie calling you out. Well deserved, well deserved. All right, so here we still need a faction, I believe, from Ryoki. So we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah, too bad. No Sawin on board, but still I like them more. Let's take that.
All right, so we got Clara's that is going to put Bazomatic in the seat of choosing Arborek or Barony. Chat obviously is rooting for Arborek, but we got Barony. Rip. Okay. Sorry, chat. Guess we don't get to have fun today.
Well, there's predictions already off. We ended up with 3 Little Devils and no Arborek. So we'll take half and half for the prediction count. We're 1-1 right now. See how this folds as the game goes on.
All right, so we're not 1-1. You're wrong both counts. But
Crap, you're right. I am wrong both times. Well,
Who do you want your neighbors to be? Oh,
all right. Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. I have been left unattended with these fine players, and it's going to be really enjoyable. All right, so
okay. So everybody picked. Now we hit.
Now I
Finish?
push that bottom button. Yeah.
All right, so they're just going to finish up. All right, so it was about 15 minutes of drafting here. Yeah, Forever Wars are never fun, though. All right, so we are now getting set up. This is going to be Qualifier Game 31. We've got our players, we've got our factions, we've got our slices, and our beautiful map. Actually, this map is interesting in that it once again puts all the alpha wormholes on one side and all the beta wormholes on the other side. As happens so much.
First
I
law,
think you
wormhole
can just,
travel. They're
you
going
have
to be
the
in each
card in
other's
front of
heads.
you. Oh, you want to pick a different one. Gotcha.
Certainly could happen. It would not be the first time that has
So
happened.
you
It
can't,
would be
yeah,
nice
you
and
can't do
spicy.
extra.
Yeah, it's true. Arborek would maybe struggle because of the ground game of the soul and maybe the
So yeah, you
Claris.
choose between these two. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Let me see. So with that.
Alright, and so we're just gonna get the Claris unpacked here. Obviously that takes a little bit of an extra moment sometimes. Basomatic slice. Basomatic is in the red slice. It has a little bit of influence. It's not the greatest as far as that is concerned. So we've got obviously New Albion is 1/1. It can be used either way, and you're probably spending your 2/2 as well.
I mean, you
for
got to
that.
spend it for influence, right? You're Barony, you've got nothing in the home system but resources. I think that that's going to be really interesting to see how that pushes Vasomatic to get out of his slice, because he can't sit there and get 1 or 2 tokens a turn and have a meaningful Barony game, right? So he's got to push into Mechatol, or he's got to push into his Calaris neighbor. And even there, the pickings aren't great. It's like you've got Lerda for the free token, and that's basically Forever War territory. So
Speaking of Forever War, it seems like Chad is having a Forever War, but that's okay. We love them anyway.
they give us something interesting to do on the side while we wait for people to ponder their turns. So keep it up, chat. Don't abandon me in my hour of need. There's not enough caffeine in my house.
Not enough caffeine in your whole house. Oh my goodness.
Drink it all. Right, map setting up.
Yep, we are getting map set up. Got some weird
Pretty good
Discord
strategy
noise
there.
going on. Hopefully.
Or
We
reveal.
still have to do secrets. You have to
Do your
do.
secrets
You have to do
first?
secrets.
Okay, are we ready to deal secrets? Is everyone
Oh, we're still waiting on Yellow to choose tax. Okay, he's got there.
okay?
Team Messenger.
All right, so we have. Oh, interesting. We have anti-mass
Ooh.
graviton start for
Whoa.
Council Claris.
That's
That is not
unexpected.
something you see every
I'll move
day,
to
is it,
the stage
Sunshine?
first.
No, and I have played some agonizing games as Graviton Claris, so I'm hoping that Ryalka here can show me how to put that to use, because I am initially skeptical that that will work out.
All right. Very, very spicy.
He's got slim pickings across the board, though, right? Maybe he took Graviton just because it's the only yellow tech, because we're looking at like Neural, Psycho Arc. I don't see the skips in his own slice, so I guess maybe it's just what he has. He uses that to
Yeah,
get the Claris tag.
but even as Claris, I would have a very hard time keeping my mitts off of yummy, yummy Nazroka starting tech, but that's just me. You may not have a ton of skips in your area, but AI development algorithm is good no matter what.
Yeah, I think I go for AI in this situation too. I think Claris doesn't struggle to, because you want Sarween for the double build, right? Like it's worth paying the
Very good.
resources
We
in
will
tech.
reveal stage 1 publics.
All right, it's the
Ready.
moment of truth. It looks like everyone has their secret objective. We're gonna see what these
I'm
publics
sorry, I
are.
haven't seen Purple's graviton laser systems for some reason. When it unpacked, it got lost.
Okay, that was in my play area.
Huh. All right, well, everything flies everywhere. That is just the way of the doing.
Yeah, chat brings up a good point too. Claris with the AI dev has a path to cruiser too, and taking Mechatol first since they get the initial refresh. But we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what pans out.
Unless there's any objections, we're gonna do stage 1s.
Yeah,
All right,
thank
let's see these stage ones, shall we?
Your
What do
first
we
two
have?
objectives are to found some
Found research outpost. That's gonna be war.
and sway the council.
Sway the council. I think that last one is what everyone but Barney was interested in seeing.
Yeah, but that first one is really
Hello,
spicy and
Oh, yeah.
actually quite good for Barony. Barony is already going to be sitting on 2 tech skips in their slice. They
Yeah.
have one right next door if they wanted to go for Arkham Vale. They
And
also
the hot politics pick for speaker from Ryalki. I love it. He does not have faith anyone's getting custodians, or he just wants to play the speaker control game early, but I love it either way.
this is pretty spicy, and this is perfect for Basmatic, getting
Yep.
leadership in an influence poor Barony slice. That
Yep.
is going to give you the best possible chance at squeezing out something here.
Yep, because you don't need to take tech, right? You follow, you get gravity drive, you've got your blue tech, you can reach your slice. I think this sets up Basamatic well to make the plays he needs to make in the round 2 when stuff starts to get intense. If this second or this third objective reveal forces them into each other's slices.
Absolutely.
Give me a moment.
This is
All
gonna be
right.
way too exciting with you, Elspeth.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Chat's gonna drive us crazy. We're gonna drive chat crazy. Ain't that just the point? Yeah, so I do have some nifty views. We'll see how my overlay is feeling today and how that goes. But hello chat, welcome. I see that another game just ended, which is probably where we just got an influx of people.
I also have a loyal fan club that follows me around from stream to stream, and so this being
believe
my
that,
first stream,
yeah.
it's their first opportunity, and they're very excitable.
Yeah. And me getting left unattended with chat for an extended period of time is like very
Are
exciting.
you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in
I was
charge
given
for some
pretty
reason.
specific instructions from Hunter about what to do if you went rogue, so
Yeah,
you're only
that is
slightly unattended.
that is a good point. We have trade going quite far. Also, this is a very quiet table.
They just
I
know that we're
promise
never
that's
going
like
to shut
not
heck
the
up.
fault of my ducking. Okay, so here we have here we have trade. Yeah, that did make it pretty far. Although, I think the politics pick is the only one that really surprises me. Leadership
Yeah.
is super understandable for Barony here, and technology is obviously great for everyone. We all love technology.
Yeah, and I mean, I see. So you can take the double tech, you can get the carrier too, you can get gravity drive, which in that slice is really important if you're planning on getting out and causing havoc elsewhere. And I don't know if Jayhaw is, but that's the means to do it if he's going to be picking fights with people, right? He doesn't need
And to be
warfare.
fair, Soul with Primor is just like, I have ground forces,
Yeah.
and
This is a tide coming in. I'm really I hope he doesn't sit in his home.
oh wow, okay, so very surprising construction pick here out of Yusaro. That
Yeah.
really isn't what I
Warfare
expected to have
isn't-
happen.
Being that late is interesting.
Where is Jacob going with the construction pick? Is he trying to double dock early just to be?
Especially as extra who needs
This is
more
fascinating.
ships.
Nobody's whispered each other either. There's no secret plotting for this. This is just a genuine construction play.
The
Yeah, so I'm very
strategy here.
surprised
I think
to
I gotta
see
go for
Yusaro
points
take
over ships
construction.
to get that hero unlocked.
Extra's gonna take Diplo anytime it's handed to him round one, right? Especially when they've got
Yeah.
this slice.
And no warfare for the Caleras is not pretty for them.
No,
Not pretty one
they
bit.
do. Yeah, this is
After
gonna
choosing politics, they're gonna have big struggles. They're only gonna be taking one system here unless something interesting happens.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Chad, that's exactly what I think. The double dock home helps Yusaral's plastic issue. And I mean, the warfare sweep, like, I don't know how in the head of this person Yusaril was, but it feels like they judoed the heck out of that half of the table with that.
Commodity.
Very, very spicy decision is all I can say about that.
Core mine. I'll get $1.
All right, and so off we go. We have a core mine. We have $1 being accrued for the barony.
$1.
As normal, we have an extra going to our namesake planet, Joel Ear, that we are very obsessed with.
Oh, it's the best slice in the game.
Yep. I'll trust me, chat. We'll make sure that we have our memes later, but I guess I can spoil this now.
Ooh, chat's already coming in. All right, Dukes, you're putting them up.
All right. A round 5 win, okay, Dookie. We'll see if that happens. I would be very happy. Yusaril just got their first win a couple days ago. First tournament win. All right, so we have local fabricators and functioning base over here on Ako and Jolier. Obviously, Akoan does not matter. Jolier definitely does matter. We're the Jolier channel, so I don't know if anyone missed that. Alrighty, let's see. What are we up to now? This politics pick is really going to backfire on Claire's because warfare didn't get picked.
And I mean, NRA still has the means to just cruise or
Wow.
two.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing a trade boat this early. That's not going to pay off right away, right? Because there are no other capacity ships right now for the extra. They're going to have to wait for Diplo to happen maybe, or for, another boat to go. All right. So we have a green fragment being picked up, green piece of candy, and another core mine. Core mine is always so disappointing.
Yeah.
It's definitely the worst of the, you have to throw out your infantry to get this thing.
If you're not making the play for custodians, you're not happy about core mine. But if you, sometimes those little trade goods are the last little bit you need to make the big activation. I don't think we're going to see that from
certainly
Yusaril,
can happen. No, I don't think Yusaril has a super easy way to do that. Because they're not going to be able to get gravity drive. So they're really not
on a flank speed. And that's not something you plan on.
No, yeah, not necessarily anyway.
How do you whisper?
Exclamation mark, then the color of the person you're messaging, then space, and the message.
All right, we have
No space
started
between exclamation
the
mark and
Whisper
color.
War.
There you go.
All right. So, white going out. Ooh, fancy. Very fancy attachment.
Love it.
Lasix survivors out there
Huge.
Do I just hit explore again?
on Zobat.
Uh,
Now,
the easiest, cleanest way to do it, I think, is just to flip 2 off the top, and then you can
Hmm.
put back whatever you want to keep if it's attachment, so that you can just
Okay.
right click explore. So at this point, yeah, just flip that up and see if you want the other one.
all right, so it's an expedition. I am guessing that we're going to keep the survivors.
Take the long term. Well,
Yeah, I mean, just the denial from the rest of the table. And Zobat as a 4/3 isn't bad, right? Throw the dock on there.
yeah, we'll take
Yeah.
the survivors.
And a 4/3 just in general is so helpful, especially, we're in a world with a spendy, and influence spendy makes it a little bit more usable for that if you really need to. Okay, and now we are on to Soul. See what they're up to. I'm guessing we're going to get an early Primor take. But I suppose it could be Archenvale, depending on the timing. It's going to be interesting. Without Warfare, Soul is probably picking up 2 of the 3 systems with planets in their area,
Yeah.
right?
And I mean, NRA is no longer, I think, the shoe-in for custodians that they were.
And now that we've taken Primor, I'm going to guess that they're actually not going to take Archonvale. And that opens up the door for Barony here to kind of sneak on in there, borrow the planet, quote unquote, for a little while.
Yeah. Where does the spice flow in this situation? We're going to find out.
Chat rubbing in that they do not have to play in the qualifiers.
Some people just have all the luck.
Pop legendary planets actions. When I get them, they don't come in exhausted corrected.
Yeah.
That's right.
I also
Green,
fall
can you
into
put
that
your
very
space
lucky
dock
category.
on Jord? And you only have one
sorry.
planet in the system, but thanks.
Alright. So we have taken Primor. We have used Primor, or it's flipped over like
they
it's
dropped
used.
the infantry. Yeah,
There you go.
on.
In the process of getting the infantry. We're not into pancakes, just lots and lots of
Did we see an explorer on Primer? I don't see anything in the blue discard.
So just go explore Saldor, abandoned warehouses. I'll get a second. I'll just watch my existing commodity.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Sunshine doesn't have an opportunity
Oh
to get
shit! Did you
wrecked
explore
at
Primor?
Fantasy.
Oh no, I don't think I did.
Alright, so we're having a quick retroactive explore of the Primor. Not doing things so this is
Back on top, and then right click and explore the planet. Because
that'll put the attachment out. Wow. Okay, so Primor DMZ.
Huge.
That is
No
a pretty
adjacent
big deal.
planets. X just not stealing it.
shuffle.
Not unless they find Mirage. That would.
Yeah, not unless Mirage gets dropped tiny there. So.
All right. Well, that is
There's the
very,
DMZ.
very spicy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm okay with this.
Very spicy indeed. Here for it though.
Yeah. This is a big deal for Soul. I think this gives them this little extra push to just go mess everything up, right? Like home system's easy to defend. Primor's untouchable.
I got no info.
Literally untouchable. Now, I will say that
you're popping to
you know,
fantasy, but
in
also
this
getting
group,
fantasy
they probably could push. They may not choose to. Remember that, like, not all players are, constantly playing Twilight Imperium like fiends. Oh, interesting. So we're having a Diplo pop. That's
Makes
pretty
sense.
cool.
Yeah, get a
Flipping a
coin.
Cohen Jolier is
Joel.
nice. And we're taking Hope's End, which is very convenient
And
because
I'm
you can
putting the
just
mech
dump a mech
motion
on it
on
and
Hope's
feel
End.
good about yourself.
Yeah. This is exactly the play that I thought Extra went for. Is you get the Akoan, you get the Joel before leadership. You're set up with Hope's End now with the mech, and nobody's coming into your slice. You've got resources for anything you need.
Yeah, that's a really nice, chill extra round one. I really like it actually. It's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
all you fantasy Extra supporters, this is the start you wanted to see.
Kylie, hello.
Oh, me? I didn't see the deal. Let me look back in the chat.
I chatted you earlier. So, you up for speaker? I keep first pick.
Yeah, I'd have to owe you. I have to give you an IOU. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Yeah,
That's totally
that
fine.
sounds great to me.
You can give me one of these little tokens. Great. All right then. Here we go.
All right.
Here I get my 2 cards, right?
So we're having our politics go off. Actually, this is interesting. We've already had Diplo go. Polaris have not taken any planets at all.
That is gonna hurt too,
When I
because
hit
they
the
had
secondary
a
in the
nice
match,
slice.
shouldn't it take away my strategy tokens? Or do I have to do that automatically on my own?
How
That's
did
manual.
they end up with another? Oh, yeah,